Bullseye.
Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the
What's up YouTube, it's Zyph here, and I'd like to welcome you to one of my new series I'm going to start doing on GTA. This series is called Pimp My Ride. This will be the first episode in this series, and what I'm going to be doing is, you see all these fancy cars that I have here, and they kind of look like a rainbow, and I think that's really cool looking. But anyway, I'm going to go through and try to work my way through every single car in GTA, or at least get there, and at some point, when the PC version eventually comes out, at some point, probably in the next 3 years, who knows with the amount of times that they've delayed the game, but at some point, I'm going to work through all of these cars, and when PC does come out, I will probably switch from Xbox over to PC version, because I'm more based around PC, and, so what I'm going to be doing today is the fully modded, customized, freaked out, amazing looking, Dinka Jester Racecar edition, because there is the normal Dinka Jester, and then there's this one. So, I've saved up a little bit of money. I had, like, $0 because I spent $350K on this thing. And I don't actually have that much money on Xbox Live, for this, the, GTA 5 Online. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to drive around a little bit so that you guys can get a little feel for the car. And so, this car is a lot faster than just the normal Dinka Jester, because obviously it's the race car edition of the car. It should be faster. But, I've also kind of, most of my races that I've done, since I wanted to unlock all the modded additions for the sports genre of the cars, I have been doing a lot of races, and I decided that I was going to do it with the Dinka Jester Racecar, because I really like the way it drives, and it does the braking similar to the Zentorno, which I already drive a lot anyway. And so, like when you go around here, it doesn't do, like, crazy drifts like the Comet. It just turns normally, like a normal car would, and I really like the way it drives. I can slide around corners. I've gotten like 44 wins with this car or whatever, so that I could unlock all the engine upgrades and stuff. But, so we're in the modded area thing, and so, so now I'm going to put all the upgrades on it, and so I went through just to make sure that I had enough cash to do everything, because I didn't exactly have like amounts of cash to just be able to blow on everything. So, since I'm only level 80, it's only going to have up to armor upgrade 80%, and because I'm not level 100 yet, which I'll obviously change later, and as I do more cars, I will unlock that and start doing that for what I upgrade. So what I'm going to do is get the armor upgrade 80%, which makes the car extremely tanky. Then I'm going to get these really overly priced race brakes, and we're going to see the difference. So I showed you guys what it's like beforehand, and then I'm going to make this look all fancy, completely decked out, and pimp out my ride. And I'm not going to do like the max version of this, because what I'm going to do is, this series is about pimping out the ride, making it look as cool as possible from my perspective, and hopefully guys, you like the idea, or change just a little bit of things to make it more like how you want it to be. So like, I'm not going to get the carbon stuff, because I don't really think the carbon stuff goes with this ride very much. I'm going to go with the white stuff, which has all their branding stuff on it, which is cheaper, but it ends up looking cooler. So I'd rather pick this white here. And then let's go to the engine, get this crazy massive engine after winning 44 races in this class. That's been from. I'm going to do the exhaust. But that's a normal looking one, that's big, and this is the race one. So I'm going to try to get as much race stuff as I can to make this thing as fast as possible. We're not going to need any explosives. I'm not planning on exploding. That's usually not on my agenda, because that usually involves dying. So I'm going to do the clown horn, because that's what I did with my Zentorno as well, and one is kind of annoying, and two isn't like all these musical things. So I'm going to go to lights, get these fancy blue ones. And this, whenever you order this car, which is $350,000, it's not on the normal motorsports one. It's on the one that has like all the weird cars that you use for like random special events and stuff. Like, who would normally buy a Panto? No one, I'm pretty sure. So you'd only use that when you're either going around, screwing around, or you want to like drive a car on a half pipe or something. So yeah, I think the one I have actually. So, the big thing that comes down to is the respray. So, what I was planning on doing is I was going to go in classic, and I was going to get a blue color because, I mean, the red kind of looks cool, but, I mean, I'm not a huge fan. My favorite color is green. But I already have a green Zentorno and a Bifta, so, like, that would look really cool, and it looks kind of like a Christmas car, but I already have enough green things in my garage. I was also thinking about doing a black color, but, I decided again. Did I already pass it? No, it's probably farther down. I was looking for this color. There we go. Ultra blue. So I really like this color, and I also don't really have a blue car that I actually use. I have the Imponte Phoenix, which I got, which was like the first car I got off the start. I just got really lucky. And so I kind of already have like a blue car, but I don't really use it because it slides too much for my life. Everywhere. Does this only change the... I was really hoping that would change. Oh, that's kind of weird. I guess I'll just do it blue and red. I was planning on doing something like blue and white. That would look... But, this as well. Eyes all of it. Formula red. Red. I think it's Torino red. Roll cage. So there's a normal roll cage. It's the red color. Oh, that's interesting. And then there's the race modification. So it has these little vents in the front of the car. And I'm not sure really what this car is based off of, but I really like the way it turned out. Some of the wiki information on GTA stuff isn't completely accurate from what I've heard different people. So I'm going to do these race modifications. Well, that covers up the back. I really like the way the back looks. That engine being exposed, I really like the way that looks. So I think I'm going to go past that. I don't want to sell it, so I'm not going to. Skirts. Oh, okay, this is on the side of the car. Oh, wow, that looks cool. It's blue and red. Sick. I'm gonna get this one. So, spoiler. So, we're gonna get a fancy spoiler on the back. Let's see if it has the one kind of like... Next. No, it doesn't have the big looping one, but it does have this cool looking one. Kind of ties it together real nice. There's a basic carbon wing. Not gonna do that one. I think that would be my second choice because it kind of goes with the back part of the car, but I think it says Dinka, 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 Dinka all the way around the car. So I think I'm going to do the GT wing just because it's different and it looks nice and looks kind of like whenever you're, as a kid, I always played with Hot Wheels stuff and had all the Hot Wheels track. And me and my dad would just take them out or whatever and go up and down the staircase, and we played around with that stuff all the time. So one of the fastest cars whenever we would do these jump test things, so I would set up the Hot Wheels track up this ramp thing, and whichever one flew the farthest won or whatever, like bounced the farthest after landing. So that was like, that's what the winner of it looked like, had this cool spoiler on the back. So I really like the spoilers in this game. That's just how I like the cars. Suspension that's just lower to the ground. I'm pretty sure it makes your car a little bit faster. I'm going to do the competition one because it's not super expensive anyway. Transmission, going to get the most expensive race transmission. Super fast. Gonna get that turbo tuning. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty, like, I don't know exactly how this whole turbo thing works, but I know that it makes it faster, certain things. So, wow, this is starting to look weird. So, let's get the wheel type. Might as well go high end because I'm trying to make this look like... Ooh, that's a cool one. Heifer. Okay. Got that one down as the top one. So, ooh, that's cool. So, Super G. Interesting. These are all, like, really intense, crazy design. Like, those are the ones that whenever you see, like, a Lamborghini going down the highway, it's like, that's what they... I can't decide whether to do Super G, Diamond, or, Heifer. I think I'm gonna do diamond. This one looks the coolest. It's also pretty expensive, but I like the little shine on the wheel. So do wheel color. We can change the interior. Oh wow, that looks. But that works. I'll have to keep that in mind whenever I go back and change the biff. Does this have blue? There better be a blue. That looks pretty close. Bright blue. Is there not an ultra blue? Okay, I'll just do bright blue because when the wheels are spinning, it's just the general color. And that, you see how there's the pole that goes over the front of the dashboard of the car? It kind of looks like that color of it, so whenever it's in shape.
Man, you mean business.
Custom or whatever, or whenever you're going around GTA in general, people like to shoot out your tires and spin out your car. So I'm gonna get that so that will not happen. And then I'm gonna set up these windows: light smoke, dark smoke, limo, or pure black. Why is pure black lighter than limo? You had one job. Like, come on, do limo because it's darker, and that's all. So this is my pimped out ride for the Dinka Jester race car edition, not because I'll also do one of the normal. Wow, that looks. And oh, got it. Let's see how fast this thing is. Holy crap, this is a lot faster than I thought it would be. So let's see how fast, like, you can get pretty fast. This isn't even a supercar, and I really like the way this thing drives. And let's see how fast it brakes. That's gonna be huge in races whenever you gotta turn those sharp corners. Oh, and the blue smoke looks nice. Like that. Let's do a burnout. Oh, that looks cool. I like the blue smoke. Like assist, you can go away. But that looks cool. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this first episode of my Pimp My Ride, episode 1 with the Dinka Jester Racecar Edition. This is my final product, and so I thought that was kind of weird with the windows, how limo was kind of darker than the super like expensive one, but I really like the way this thing turned out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next.
I don't think you understand, I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going harder than me. So if you hating on me, I just let it be. You ain't worth my time for me to even say the least. Why? Cause I'm a beast. I said I'm a beast, and there ain't no one going